Hello everyone, and welcome to the University of Victoria and today's campus tour. My name is Joe and I'll be one of your tour guides today.
I'm Kai.
My name is Devin.
Hi, my name's Noel.
And I'm Linnea. We're excited
To share with you the most extraordinary university campus to live, learn, and play, UVic in Victoria, BC, Canada.
Victoria is located on the southern tip of Vancouver Island on Canada's west coast. The island is surrounded by rugged mountains, ocean, and old-growth forests. It's beyond a doubt one of the most stunning places you'll ever visit.
As a student here, you'll be part of a welcoming community of students, staff, and professors who come from diverse communities across Canada and from over 100 different countries around the world. Wherever you're from, you'll feel at home at UVic.
Imagine an academic environment. I'm talking about the people, the place, the location, the spirit. Imagine if you could feel inspired by all four the moment you set foot on campus. Can't make it to campus? We've got you covered. Let's go for a tour.
The university is located in the traditional territory of the Coast Salish peoples. We acknowledge and respect the Lekwungen peoples and the Songhees, Esquimalt, and Housanic peoples, whose historical relationships with this land continues to this day. Indigenous peoples have been teaching and learning on this land for thousands of years and hold a deep knowledge of plants, medicines, stories, and languages. It's a great environment to learn in and from.
At UVic, we're proud to learn in a place where students, staff, and faculty are working together to decolonize and indigenize the campus community, both inside and outside the classroom. That's why the First People's House is the perfect place to start our campus tour.
The First People's House is a home away from home for Indigenous students and provides a safe, supportive, and welcoming space for learning, sharing, and community building. It's also home to the Office of Indigenous and Academic Community Engagement, which offers a wide range of programs and supports for Indigenous students. It's one of my favorite buildings on campus.
Inside, you'll find a Coast Salish-style ceremonial hall used for cultural programs, Indigenous graduation ceremonies, and special events. There's also a student lounge, computer lab, shared kitchen, and elders in residence.
Elders are valued and important members of the UVic community and offer a vital support system for students who may be missing home, need some guidance, or just want to have a friendly chat. This First People's House is known for its outstanding green design. The outside walls are made of rammed earth, the glass is recycled, and the exterior is framed in Western cedar red planks in the style of West Coast longhouses. The roof is covered in grass, and the surrounding garden is filled with plants that are native to the region. Next, let's head over to one of the busiest buildings on campus, the Jamie Castle Center.
The Jamie Castle Centre is a central hub for student services and resources on campus. It houses academic and administrative offices, student services, and some fun public spaces. It's located on the north side of Ring Road, which is the one-way circular drive that encompasses most academic buildings on campus. Let's check it out.
The first place you'll want to get familiar with is the Welcome Center. The friendly staff who work there can answer just about any question you might have about UVic. And if they can't find an answer, they'll direct you to someone who can.
Next to the Welcome Center is the One Card office. A One Card is your all-access pass during your time here at UVic. It's your official student identification, campus debit card, and acts as your bus pass, library card, and meal plan card. It's also your student ID for exams, health services, and athletics, and recreation facilities and events.
Hungry? Mystic Market is one of the best spots on campus to grab a quick bite to eat. With 10 food kiosks and a general store, it offers a wide variety of options, including pizza, burgers, fries, sushi, and healthy stuff too, like salads, smoothies, and soups. If you're looking for a treat to go with your coffee, they have the best pumpkin scones in town.
If you're someone who loves live music, dance performances, and lectures, make sure to check out the Farquhar Auditorium. It features an incredible acoustic environment with 2,000 square foot stage and full services in audio, video, and stage lighting. In fact, it's the only one of its kind on Vancouver Island. A secret tip, The Farquhar often has student rush deals. If an event isn't sold out a few minutes before a showtime, you can grab a great ticket at an affordable price. It's also where you'll walk across the stage to receive your diploma once you graduate.
The Office of Student Life, academic advising for the faculties of Science, Social Sciences, and Humanities, Student Awards and Financial Aid, the International Center for Students, and the Registrar's Office are also found right here in the Jamie Castle Center. As a UVic student, you'll want to get well acquainted with the services and resources that you'll find in this building. They're all here to support you.
Outside, just around the back doors, is the super convenient Campus Bike Center. It provides 234 covered, secure parking spots for bikes, equipment lockers, and benches. It's also home to the Spokes Bike Loan Program, where volunteers give new life to old bikes, diverting them from the landfill, improving community, and also taking action on climate change. Don't have a bike? No problem. You can rent one here at an affordable price.
Just across the road is the McKinnon Building. This is the home of the School of Exercise, Science, Physical, and Health Education. It houses classrooms, state-of-the-art labs, and also has a great social space for students to study and hang out. Inside, you'll also find a 25-meter indoor pool, a small weight room, and a 2,500-seat triple gymnasium. You'll also get to know this building well during your time here. A lot of exams take place in this gym.
The Center for Athletics, Recreation, and Special Abilities, or CARSA, is the most popular place to stay active on campus. This building houses state-of-the-art facilities for international caliber athletic events and recreational programming. Inside, you'll find a 2,100-seat performance gym where you can cheer on the Vikes varsity basketball team, a multi-purpose field house, a 2-level fitness and weight room training facility, and a rowing ergometer center. It also has the tallest indoor climbing tower of all Canadian universities.
Vikes Recreation has over 30 sport clubs that you can join, like the Squash Club, Kayak Club, or the Outdoors Club. There's also a ton of recreation programs as well: yoga, TRX, aquafit, martial arts. If you can think of it, we probably have it. If you like team sports, check out an intramural sports league. You can join teams like dodgeball, soccer, esports, or ice hockey. Maybe you're serious about sports and want to rep UVic as a Vikes athlete, or one of our 16 varsity teams. You'll be coached by some of the most talented and highly regarded coaches in North America, many with World Championship, Olympic, and Paralympic experience.
Whether you're an Olympic rower, a recreational squash player, or a yoga enthusiast, CARSA is the best place to keep fit at UVic. Last but not least, CARSA is also the home to CanAssist, an organization that develops assistive technologies for individuals with special abilities. They often have paid co-op and volunteer opportunities for UVic students. Such an awesome way to get involved.
As a student, you'll also have access to the Student Wellness Center, an on-campus hub for health and wellness. Their team of experienced practitioners provide holistic care to support students emotionally, physically, and spiritually through counseling, health, and multi-faith services.
Welcome to the Campus Bus Loop, your hub for transit at UVic. With more than 1,100 buses arriving and leaving every day, you can connect to campus from almost anywhere in town. For instance, you're only a 15 to 20-minute ride to downtown from campus, and about a 5-minute ride to the closest grocery store. Thinking of taking a weekend trip off island? On Fridays and Sundays, BC Transit offers a direct bus from campus to the ferry in Swartz Bay. So it's super easy for you to hop on a bus and check out nearby Vancouver. Your one card will act as a universal bus pass. You can use it for unlimited access to BC Transit in the Greater Victoria area. One thing you're going to notice when you take the bus is how incredibly friendly people are. You'll usually be greeted with a cheery "good morning" from your bus driver, and you'll almost always hear people say thank you as they exit the bus.
Located at the end of the bus loop, you'll find Campus Security, which provides 24-hour, 7 days a week services to ensure the safety and security of everyone on campus. They offer programs such as Safe Walk and Campus Alone. If you have a late class and would like an escort to a residence building, your car, or the bus loop, you can call to request an escort from a security officer. Or if you're in a building after hours and working alone, you can have an officer drop by to check up on you anytime. If you choose to drive to campus, you can purchase a discounted parking pass here or charge your electric vehicle at one of the several charging stations.
Just next door in the campus service building, you'll find the UVic bookstore. It's your one-stop shop for everything you'll need as a UVic student and more. They have great swag items like Bikes branded hoodies and clothing, backpacks, art supplies, textbooks, and even fun gift items. Maybe you're thinking of purchasing a new computer, toner for your printer, or a set of headphones. Or maybe you lost your charging cable, again. The computer store at the back of the bookstore has everything you'll need.
Next to the bookstore is Cooperative Education and Career Services. UVic is consistently ranked amongst the top Canadian comprehensive universities for preparing career-ready students. Why? We've had over 40 years of experience doing it. Co-op can help you test out your dream job while you're still a student. As a co-op student, you'll alternate terms in class with paid work terms where you can earn up to $50,000 over the course of your degree. Some programs like business and engineering have mandatory co-ops, while others have optional co-ops. Either way, co-op is a great way to add relevant experience to your resume. Career Services offers free workshops, programs, and one-on-one support writing cover letters and resumes, and is available to all UVic students.
Next door is the Center for Accessible Learning, or CAL for short. If you're a student with a documented learning disability, ADHD, mental health issue, or long-term reoccurring physical or sensory disability, or you have a chronic health condition, make sure to check out the services that CAL provides before you start at UVic. Students registered with CAL have access to academic accommodation planning, alternate text formats, assistive technologies, and referral to federal and provincial funding sources.
And just like that, we're at the Student Union Building, or the Sub as everyone calls it. The Sub is operated by the University of Victoria's Student Society, or the UVSS. It includes 9 unique student-owned and operated businesses where all profits made go back to the students in the form of advocacy, events, and services. The Sub also hosts a ton of great resources for students and popular events like Free Pancake Day, Outdoor Movie in the Quad, Band on the Roof, and more. Inside, you'll find Felicitas, the campus pub, coffee shops, breakfast and lunch options, and a great study spot called Vertigo. Plus, Subtext is your go-to for used textbooks, Zap Copy for all your copying needs and school supplies, and there's a full-service travel agency, a dentist, and a pharmacy.
The Sub also has its own movie theater, Cinecenta, which features tons of cool documentaries, foreign, indie, and classic films. Did I mention the popcorn? They have the best popcorn in town. On the lower level, you'll find student resources and advocacy groups like the Peer Support Center, BIPOC Support Hub, Students of Color Collective, and the Gender Empowerment Center, just to name a few. Thinking of living on campus? Let's head over to Student Residence Communities.
Here we are outside of the Ring Road Residence Building.
UVic residence buildings offer several different styles of rooms. You'll be able to find single rooms, double rooms, cluster rooms, apartment-style rooms, and accessible residence rooms. There are common lounges in all of our buildings with TVs and microwaves. Each building has centrally located washrooms, a mix of community and/or shared single-user washrooms on each floor.
When you move into your residence, you're going to be greeted by upper year students known as community leaders, or CLs. CLs are here to support you during your time in residence and are responsible for creating a positive, safe, and respectful living environment, as well as fun activities and social events for you to enjoy.
If you're interested in living in a community of like-minded students, UVic offers living learning communities. These unique communities encourage interaction by bringing together students with common interests or areas of study. Each LLC provides focused programming and events to connect you with students who share your passions. For example, we have an engineering living learning community. So if you're new to UVic and you're coming to live in residence and also studying engineering, you can also apply to live in an engineering LLC and live on the same floor as other future engineers. There are also interest-based LLCs, like the sustainability community. So if you're really passionate about sustainability and the environment, you might choose to live with others who care about the earth as much as you do.
Super exciting news. There are 2 new buildings currently in construction that will provide on-campus homes and new dining hall for approximately 600 additional students. These buildings will be constructed to both LEED Gold Standard and Passive House standards, the toughest global building standards for sustainability and energy efficiency.
So, what does all of that mean?
Well, it means that these buildings will use at least 75% less energy for heating and cooling, and at least 50% less overall energy than the typical North American building. It's super cool and the first of its kind on a Canadian university campus.
Here we are in the cluster neighborhood, but what is a cluster room?
Cluster rooms are self-contained condos or townhouse-styled units that include 4 bedrooms. Imagine each unit has a kitchen, a semi-furnished living room, 2 washrooms, and a shower room. It's the perfect choice if you like living closely with others, prefer to cook your own food, or follow a special diet. Meal plans are optional, but available as well.
One of the great things about living in residence is that you're super close to the beautiful trails of Mystic Vale. Located just on the outskirts of campus, just behind the residence buildings, this magical forest is home to 75 native plant and wildlife species, like massive Douglas fir and red cedar trees. It's a great place to head out for a walk or take a run on the 3-kilometer chip trail that weaves through it.
Welcome to the Mearns McPherson Library. It's the largest of several libraries on campus and one you're guaranteed to spend time in as a student here. Inside, you'll find the university's library holdings, including archives and special collections, study spaces, Mac and PC computing facilities, the Learning Commons, classrooms, and educational support services. My favorite place in the library is the Ask Us desk. Here, you can borrow noise-canceling headphones, phone and laptop chargers, MacBook laptops, and really cool things like GoPros and DSLR cameras. You can also book a special room with green screens to make your own special effect videos. The librarians are always happy to help you out. So, if you're having trouble working on a term paper or trouble finding a reference, they've got your back. While you're here, don't forget to stop by the Biblio Cafe for some quick study fuel. Biblio is a great place to just take a break, relax, and enjoy a snack.
Just across from the library is the Bob Wright Center, home to the School of Earth and Ocean Sciences. If you're in engineering, science, or social sciences, you're probably going to have a class here. Inside, you'll find some of the largest lecture halls on campus, research facilities, like the one I do research in, and the second most powerful microscope in the world, and one of the largest telescopes on any Canadian university campus. Did you know that we have another smaller telescope that sports a happy face?
Right behind Bob Wright Center are the 3 buildings that make up the Faculty of Engineering and Computer Science. The Engineering Office Wing is where you can find academic advising if you're an engineering or computer science student. It's also home to the Institute for Integrated Energy Systems and specialized labs, including the Energy Systems and Transport Phenomena Lab. The Engineering Lab Wing consists of teaching and research labs, Nibbles and Bites Cafe, and the Engineering Student Society. The Engineering and Computer Science Building, or ECS for short, contains computer and teaching labs for students in computer science and civil engineering.
Soon, you'll see some state-of-the-art green facilities added to this part of campus to support students and climate solutions. The High Bay Structure Research Lab will enable the unique work of future civil engineers. Here, students will be able to experiment with large-scale structures up to 3 stories tall under earthquake and other conditions. The other is a 6-story expansion of the current ECS building and will offer instructional and research labs with highly specialized equipment and infrastructure, first-year design studios, computer labs, and more. Engineering Computer Science offers a wide variety of club options students can join, like the Concrete Canoe Club or the UVic Biomed Club. What's really cool is the undergrad students at UVic can actually participate in some of the research their professors are doing right here on campus.
Here we are just outside of the Cunningham building. If you choose to study science at UVic, this is one of the 3 buildings that you're probably going to be spending quite a bit of time in. Cunningham contains the Department of Biology, the Center for Forest Biology, and specialized research facilities, such as the Animal Care Laboratories and Biohazard Laboratory. Next door to Cunningham is the Petch building. Inside of Petch, you'll find the Department of Biochemistry and Microbiology, Center for Biomedical Research, and the Science Store. If you study chemistry, physics, or astronomy, you'll find most of your time will be spent in the Elliott Building, which is also home to the Center for Advanced Materials and Related Technology and the Victoria Subatomic Physics and Accelerator Research Center. All 3 of these science buildings are interconnected and host many of the labs you'll be conducting experiments in.
This is the courtyard of the Clearview building. On a nice day, it's an amazing spot to study, enjoy your lunch, or to take a de-stress break. It's so peaceful and quiet, and not a lot of students even know it's here. Clearview is the oldest academic building on campus and home to the Faculty of Humanities, the Technology Solution Center, and UVic's Computer Help Desk, where students can access computer labs or find help with anything technology related.
This is the beautiful courtyard of the David Turpin Building, home to many programs in the Faculty of Social Sciences, as well as the Department of Math and Statistics. Inside, you'll find classrooms, lecture theaters, and geography and environmental studies labs. The David Turpin Building was the 3rd campus facility to earn a gold level status in the Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, or LEED, Green Building Rated Standards program.
Across the walkway is the Business and Economics building, home to the Peter B. Gustafson School of Business. It's a top-ranked business school where professors integrate content across subject areas, giving students a holistic view into the practice of management. In addition to a quality education, students will also build a network of friends through their small cohort programs, study overseas, and also acquire a mentor and participate in case competitions. Did you know that Gustafson graduates are usually hired within 3 months of graduation, often by employers they worked with during their BCom co-op education work terms?
The Medical Sciences Building is home to the Island Medical Program and the Division of Medical Sciences. Inside, you'll find 2 lecture theaters, anatomy research laboratories, clinical skills teaching rooms, and a computer lab. The Island Medical Program is a collaboration between the University of British Columbia and the University of Victoria to have a medical school on site at UVic campus. I have a good friend who did her undergrad at UVic and then applied to the Island Medical Program. What she loved about this program is that it has allowed her to pursue medicine while staying in Victoria and completing the majority of her program here.
Right next door is the McLaren Building, one of the first buildings erected on the UVic campus and home to the Faculty of Education and the School for Music. As a teacher education student, I spend a lot of my time here. This building is filled with classrooms, practice rooms, the Technology Integration and Evaluation Lab, and the David Lamb Auditorium, where almost all education students will have at least 1 class in their first few years. Plus, you'll find Max here, a gem of a coffee shop with the best wraps on campus.
On the other side of the McLaurin Courtyard is the Human and Social Development Building. This is the home of the departments of Child and Youth Care, Social Work, Nursing, Health Information Science, and Public Administration. It also contains many classrooms and 3 computer labs.
Welcome to the Fine Arts Complex, home to BC's only standalone faculty of fine arts. It's made up of 4 buildings: the Fine Arts Building, the Visual Arts Building, the Phoenix Theatre, and the School of Music. Central to them all is the Fine Arts Courtyard, where the fine arts community gathers for socializing and events. The Phoenix Theatre is made up of 3 diverse theatrical spaces for our theatre department, each fully equipped with their own lighting and sound system. A seat thrust theater, a traditional seat proscenium theater with a flag gallery, and a flexible black box studio with collapsible seating. The Phoenix also has its own box office, full costume department, production workshops, design studios, and classrooms.
Situated next to the Fine Arts Complex, you'll find the culturally diverse multi-faith center. The team at the center fosters community, offers religious support for 12 different faith groups, and provides spiritual care for the campus community. You can practice mindfulness and meditation, pray, connect one-on-one with a chaplain, and participate in spiritual retreats, workshops, and social events. It's also the home of the popular Pet Cafe, where you can de-stress by spending time with puppies, kittens, and even baby goats.
Just outside the chapel, but still on campus, you'll find the beautiful Finnerty Gardens, the perfect place to escape and read, or eat lunch among the flowers and trees. The gardens feature more than 200 species of rhododendron, some reaching over 6 feet in height. Have you ever seen a rhodo that big? Living on an island has lots of perks, especially when it comes to the outdoors. One of my favorite things about UVic is the proximity to the beach. It's only a 10-minute walk from campus. You can sit on the sand and study, start up a game of beach volleyball, or go for a dip in the ocean, if you don't mind the cold.
So here we are back on campus in the quad, one of the most popular places to relax, slackline, or soak up some sunshine.
It's also a great place to end our campus tour.
We've had a great time showing you around today.
Thanks for joining us on this tour.
We look forward to seeing you here one day on campus.